What's up, everybody? It's Mother Pro, your holistic scalp and hair care specialist here in Dallas, Fort Worth. And I wanted to come and ask a question to my ladies because, as you can see, I'm getting ready to do my hair. I just shampooed it and, of course, used some of my water. And this is how it's looking. No relaxer, no conditioner, no heavy oils. That's how it's looking before I flat iron it. And I was thinking, because I've been wearing my natural hair now for a month. And I was thinking about all that time I went in my life never wearing my hair. And it made me think about why. Because now that I wear my hair all the time, I can't imagine doing anything else to it. So I'm like, all right, well, why were you not wearing your hair in the first place? Right? So that made me think. And what I want to do now is challenge y'all to think about why, if you don't wear your natural hair, why you don't wear it. And if you're willing to share, I would love to know your why. So please comment and tell me. And I'm also gonna do a video, a reel, so to speak, on social media. And you can comment back with another reel, or you could just comment. Either way, but let's have a conversation. Because as a holistic scalp and hair care professional, I have to look at all things that's affecting us and our hair. And naturally, we have hair to be basically the decor of our heads. It's the crown to our heads. So it's like we were born with this hair so that it can be for our heads what we need it to be. But yet, so many of us are covering it up. Why is that? And I want to have a conversation about it. So I want to start with me, because anytime I ask somebody to kind of expose their vulnerabilities, I'm also going to expose mine. And I'm going to expose mine first. I'll go first. I'll get bare first. I'll get naked first. So when I thought about why I didn't wear my hair, I went through a couple of stages. I was like, well, I did wear my hair sometimes. And I was like, okay, so how often was that? Rarely, but sometimes, And I was like, okay, well, when you did, how long would you wear it? And I was like, just like the day of, the day, wash day. I done had to take my hair down. I'm having to wash it. I need to redo it, whatever. So maybe I need to go to the beauty supply, or, maybe I'm just running around, letting my hair breathe for a second between styles. So I would go maybe a day or so and say, okay, I'll wear my hair for a day, let it breathe. Okay, so usually in it for about a day. That's not a long period of time. Why so short of a breath? You know what I'm saying? Why you didn't let your hair breathe for a week or so, and then, do something else to it. And I was like, well, no, because, at the end of the day, my hair needed to be done. Like, whenever I needed to go back to work or whatever, my hair needed to be done. Then that caused me to be like, okay, yes, I sit here and have conversations with myself like this. That's the only way you're going to learn. You got to talk to yourself. I know what they say, you talk to yourself, you crazy. I think you crazy if you don't talk to yourself. Because if you don't check yourself and check in with yourself, what are you doing? So anyway, I'm asking myself, okay, so if you needed to have it done before work, that symbolizes that, you felt like it couldn't stand alone. Like, so when you would let it breathe, you would be letting it breathe, but you dare not go nowhere important, right? Safe to say. And it was like, well, yeah, I wouldn't go nowhere important with my hair, like that. And it was like, okay, so why? why was that the case? Because now, here for this past month, you've been going to work, the grocery store, the gym, everywhere with your own hair. And it's not covered up. So why weren't you doing this before? I was like, well, my hair wasn't like this before. Duh. Duh, right? My hair wasn't like this before. And it was like, wasn't like what? So you gotta start being specific. And that's why you gotta have conversations. Because you gotta get down to the specifics of stuff. So I'm like, why? You know, adapting a more holistic lifestyle, I'm like, I need to get down to the bottom of stuff. And I've always been that way. So I've always been a holistic person, and I just didn't realize because I didn't know what holistic meant. But I've always wanted to get down to the bottom of things, to the source of things, to the root of things, because I know that that unlocks the whole. I need to understand the root if I'm going to understand what's grown into, well, what's grown from the root and what it's grown into. I need to be able to understand, well, where did it come from? So anyway, that being said, I'm like, so what's so different about your hair now, since your hair wasn't like this before? What's so different about it? And it was like, well, duh, no, it wasn't manageable. You know good and doggone well that my hair wasn't manageable. You know this hair wasn't manageable, girl. What is you talking about? And I was like, boom, there it is. Okay, so your hair wasn't manageable. You felt like when you did things to it, that it still didn't look in a way that you felt was presentable. For whatever reasons, we're not going to even go down the rabbit hole of why we feel like, you know, what's presentable and what's not. But we know what we feels like look good at the end of the day. You know when you're looking at yourself, if you feel like you look good, or if you feel like you ain't feeling how you looking at the moment. Anytime I would do my hair, I wasn't feeling how I was looking. That's why it happened so rarely. So I'm like, okay, all right, now we're getting somewhere. Now, so with that being said, so what did you do as a result? Because you couldn't get your hair to look how you wanted it to look, you couldn't get it to perform how you wanted it to perform. So then what did you do? What was your solution to that? What did you decide to do? I was like, well, I would do my hair. You would do your hair. Okay. So that's AKA for what? Because actually, you wouldn't do your hair. You would, I gotta hurry up because I'm running out of storage and my phone is starting to cut me off. But I was like, okay, you would do your hair, which was AKA what was that really? What were you really doing? Because you would not really do anything to your hair besides braid it or mold it so that you could do what to it. And it was like, do it. And it was like, no, you was covering it up. You were putting weave on it or putting weave in it to cover it up so that it wouldn't be dealt with at all. Well, that's improper. If you want your hair to perform for you, how you want your hair to perform for you, but you always covering it up, suffocating it with other stuff. It's already being suffocated by scalp buildup, but I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. But when I think about it, my hair was already being suffocated with scalp buildup. That's why I used to have so much. Y'all, I used to have piles of buildup to where it literally felt like speed bumps of scabs. And I just knew I had psoriasis of the scalp because that's how bad my scalp was. But it was because I had so much scalp buildup. And the next question that I'm going to go around and ask, but we ain't got to talk about it right now, is how often are you shampooing? Because I would have so much buildup. Because I was barely shampooing. I would have all that buildup, and then I would go and I would put weaves in my hair and leave the weave in my hair, sew in my hair for 3 weeks. 3 weeks, a wig at least 2 weeks. So that's glued down and suffocated over my hair for at least 2 weeks. Some braids I'm gonna stretch out for a month or so. So that's my hair holding the weight. If it's heavy when I first do it, it's still heavy when I'm taking it down. I just done adjusted to the weight that it's put on my head over time. You know what I'm saying? Because I got it in here, so I done adjusted. But it's still as heavy as it was when I first did it. You know what I'm saying? And I've been carrying that around for a month. And it messed with the integrity of my hair even more than the integrity of my hair was already damaged. So now that I have found this holistic way to restore the integrity of my hair and then increase the integrity of my hair, well, now, of course, I don't want nothing in my hair. I don't want nothing messing with the integrity of my hair. Nothing. And that's because I found an approach that actually works and that has actually made my hair manageable, and it's made it to a point where I feel very much so comfortable going outside. People compliment me on my hair all the time, and it's amazing. My hair has become the face of my brand, and that's amazing. I'm comfortable sitting here talking to y'all without my hair done. It's amazing. When I first started YouTube, I was like, oh, I don't like this. Because they seeing all my little nappy fro and having to see me without my hair done as I'm going through the process of trying to explain to them how to do whatever style it is that I'm doing. Now, I didn't like that. But I want y'all to see my hair. I want y'all to see that I ain't got no relax and how I look when I'm walking around and my hair ain't done. What? Because, baby, it's a difference. And I walk around feeling so good on the inside. Like, my life is to me, my life is, I'm walking on sunshine. You know, and my life ain't, to the outside eye, the naked eye, my life ain't nothing for me to be walking around smiling and joyous about. But I got joy. I got joy because of what's going on the inside of me. I'm finding better ways to take care of myself. And taking care of my hair is just a reflection of what's going on the inside of me. Because, you know, your hair is always a reflection, they say. Your hair and your appearance is a reflection of how you feel on the inside. How you look on the outside is a reflection of how you feel on the inside. I feel like I look so bright on the outside. I feel like I look so excited and so joyous and so happy on the outside. You know what I'm saying? That's because that's how I feel on the inside. I said it backwards. You know what I mean? I feel like I look so bright and happy and energetic and just excited, grateful. I feel like I bring light and excited energy. You know what I'm saying? I feel very passionate. Like I look very, you know, intrigued and passionate about everything that I'm doing, because that's how I feel on the inside. And since I've been wearing my own hair, that feeling is like increased. And it's amazing. And I want to know why other women don't have it. I found my why. And if your why is similar to my why and you in Dallas, let me help you fall in love with your hair. Let me help you fall in love with you. So that on the inside, you radiating so much beautiful energy, people can't help but stop and mellow you. Men been mellowing me since I've been wearing my hair. I've been being mellowed so much. Leave me alone, sir. Because they see what's going on. They don't know now. They don't understand. They just look and see something nice. They don't know it's because I'm feeling nice on the inside. And that's because of what's going on inside of me. Taking better care of myself. Fighting to do good. To help other people take better care of themselves. Finding my lane. Finding my lane and just thriving in my lane. Taking my 2 steps and letting that be enough for me. Not worrying about what other people are doing, because what's going on with me is a big deal in me. And it's affecting everything that I do. And it's affecting it positively. So again, I ask, why aren't you wearing your natural hair? Why aren't you wearing what grows from your head? Why aren't you wearing your own crown? Let's talk about it. Mother Proud.